Hello, class. My name is Richard Rios, and today I'll be speaking about the country of Mexico. The title that I chose for this presentation is The Motherland. The iconic person that I wanted to speak about today, or for this presentation, is a famous artist known by the name of Frida Kahlo. Frida Kahlo was actually a very bold, very strong, very optimistic, and strive for her expression through art, even after being hit by a bus at the age of 18 years old. I chose her as the iconic person because I believe she represented the country very well and her perseverance through the accident. The three topics that I wanted to speak about were language, religion, and the cuisine. The language being Spanish, but not the primary language, and religion being Roman Catholic, but other religions are being practiced as we speak. And the cuisine, as everyone knows, it is usually rice and beans and other spices in between, but there are many more things to discover and explore throughout the country. A brief little picture of where the country was located. On the left, I have the exact coordinates of where the country is around the world. And as you can see in the picture, Mexico is connected to the United States and Central America. So Mexico is connected to the states of Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and California. And on the bottom, it's connected to Guatemala and Belize. The languages are very unique in this country. Not only is Spanish not the primary language or the official language of Mexico, but it is widely used around the country. But there are 62 unique indigenous languages in the whole country, which is pretty amazing. The original languages, though, are Amerindian and Indigenous. So Amerindian is the language that American Indians were using before the Europeans conquered that land. And the indigenous languages are the languages that are spoken by the Indians that are located in that exact location. And that's what makes this country very unique and very different. That there are very, very different Indians, many different Indians in this country compared to the U.S. The dialect of Spanish, it's widely used around the world. So not only is Mexico known for Spanish, but you can also go to Argentina, you can also go to Central, South America, you can also go to the Caribbeans and also speak Spanish. As everyone knows, you have Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, you have Venezuela, Nicaragua. They all speak Spanish, which is very useful when you jump from one country to another. That is the gift of being bilingual. You're able to communicate in different places of the world. The religion is Roman Catholic. But like I said earlier, there are many other religions being practiced today. For instance, there is also Christianity that many Mexicans are using and practicing today. I myself grew up as a Catholic, but later on kind of transitioned into a different religion, mainly for the facts, and the practices weren't really, how can I explain this, genuine, I guess. But that also jumps into my next slide, which is the practice. So, like I said, many Roman Catholics usually populate most of the country, but you also have Christianity, you also have Muslim now, you have also a Jehovah's Witness that also practice throughout the whole country. So it's not mainly Roman Catholics now. There are also other religions being practiced in the country. Some additional historical facts. So I wanted to read these off to you because these are very, very interesting. So the National University of Mexico was founded in 1551 by Charles V of Spain and is the oldest university in North America. And the second historical fact is Mexico remained under Spanish control for nearly 300 years until the Mexican people, led by a priest named Father Hidalgo, rose up against the Spanish on September 16th, 1810. Hidalgo is widely considered the father of modern Mexico, and Mexican independence is celebrated on September 15th through the 16th. And the third historical fact is when Mexico conquistador Hernan Cortés arrived in 1519, the Aztecs believed that he was the returning god. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so I'm not going to try. Here, let's try. Quetzalcoatl, and offered him the drink of the gods, which is hot chocolate. So I'm pretty sure most of you are gods out there drinking hot chocolate. So I wanted to show in the next slide a few pictures of the historical facts that I found. So on the top left, you can see the university and the beautiful, beautiful design that they created and still has the original build, I guess. And on the top right, you have the Mexican independence that they celebrate every year. And pretty sure it would be quite an experience to actually be in that environment and that celebration. And on the bottom, you can see the Aztecs. You can see the Aztecs presenting the hot chocolate to the Hernan Cortés. There you go. Conquistador, I wanted to say. To the Conquistador Hernan Cortés as he came over through his ship. So my conclusion for my presentation is the language is becoming more common throughout the country. You're able to go to Italy and still communicate through different parts of Europe, and because of the connections of the ancestry that Mexico has with other countries and other continents. The second is that Catholic remains a popular religion at the moment, but others are starting to be practiced, and there's no shame and there's no judging since everyone is still considered a Mexican from that country. And the third is that Mexican food is more liked in the U.S. now and shows no signs of stopping because it has not only shaped the U.S., but it has built a stronger country. So my final thought here in this picture is a beautiful representation of the unity that the U.S. and Mexico have together. I understand there have been some difficult times, but together everything has been able to be accomplished, and not only has food brought us together, but our strength has also. And I understand immigration is a big deal at the moment, but if done properly, we can conquer anything and accomplish anything around the world. As you can see, many of us are in the military that are Mexican American, and we are adapting to the environment that the U.S. has offered our parents. So, the final thought is that Mexicans are very welcome and they're very appreciative of the offer. And there you have it. Thank you. Have a nice day.